Live from the Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. This is the YouTube channel vlog show in which video games, flash game show gameplays, along with sports and wrestling news are the norm. This is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, good times, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And now, here is the host of the show, the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Hello, and thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, for that wonderful intro. Well, hello there, everyone. This is Eric Lima, a.k.a. Big Beefy E, from my Big Beefy Man Cave here in New Bedford, Massachusetts. And you are watching yet another episode of my new YouTube channel vlog show of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And this is episode 31 of the show. What's going on, everybody? September the 22nd, 2022, 6:09 p.m. And we're about less than 2 hours away from Rant and Rave, as you know. I am doing I've done a little mini advertisement for Rant and Rave podcast on my last video, doing the Press Your Luck thing. And but today I want to talk about the final thoughts of summer 2022. Tomorrow will be the first day of fall, and today is the last day of the summer season. And I gotta tell you, I'm going to admit something, that this has been a rocky roller coaster of a summertime. And as I sit here before you, rolling around in this new room, this is like the culmination of what's been happening. Is the culmination. So like the end of the rainbow of the summer 2022, sitting here in this room alone, is just amazing about how really me and my family have been tested, not only from this past summer, but in over the 4 years since 4 years ago. I mean, it all started 2018 October. And then come to here and basically just still standing today. And my mother said something very important, and I took it to heart, is we are not destroyed. There are a lot of things going on in the news right now. I'm not going to talk about the news or anything in politics, and I have to admit I'm a little bit scared. But also remember that God has not given me a spirit of fear, but a power of love and a sound mind. Now, as far as, but as far as my life has been concerned, it has been, pretty, as far as this summer's been pretty hectic. I mean, it all started, this summer, I want to take this time to tell you why I was really in the basement for 24 years. At that time, when we first began, we had a huge family, and there was not a whole lot of room, and plus I was turning 21 at the time, so my parents knew that at that time I needed some privacy and all that, and the only place I can necessarily have a room is in the basement. So, so they, built me, when I started working, and it was my third year into working at Ruby Tuesday at the time. And that's when, everything started to fall into place, so to speak. And after the first couple of years living the upstairs portion of the house, and I was going through some things, obviously, job changes. There were change after change after change the first 2 years. It's like everything happening is like trying to keep up from a mental standpoint, and it's like, okay. It has been very difficult. So, but then I think once I moved into the basement back in '98, down there, things started to fall into place. Things started to progress a little bit here and there. Then there were a few obstacles along the way, but then things started Things started really picking up when I first got a computer for the internet and all that. So back in 2009. But then I think from 2010 on, ever since I changed jobs, it has been change after change, challenge after challenge. There were a lot of people I've interacted with that have gone on and gone home to be with the Lord, that have passed on. A lot of people that I've known over these past 12 years. But then you run into 2020, and then you got the pandemic and all that. But I go further back, 2018. I'm not going to say what happened. Let's just say, when my sister Jewel was getting married, there was a lot of things that happened behind the scenes that kind of put a damper on the celebration, shall we say. And it got to the point where, and then things got worse in 2020, after we basically got out of the, the shutdown version, the shutdown portion of the pandemic. And then, I went through things here on the internet as well, from 2016 on to 2020, basically, the 4 years. I know there's got a little break in there. But then, when I have decided to basically put my foot down, that is when, things started stopping. And, but you go through challenge after challenge after challenge. 2022 comes up this year. And 2021, yeah, we went through a lot. In fact, the past 10 months, the past 10 months, counting in the past 9 months, have been, from December 2021 till now, it has been really, I say November of 2021, past 10 months, counting November of 2021 of last year till now, till the end of August, it's been pretty hectic. I mean, with a lot of things were happening and all that, and summer of 2022 is where I think we started seeing the shift change a little bit. And me being half autistic and all that, I'm trying to understand the changes that have been going on and everything else that's been happening. So it started off when I found out in February that Capcom Fighting Collection came out, and in June of that year, when summer began, I ended up getting this, which is, like I said, it's so surreal to have this on a Nintendo console, because the Darkstalker series never made it to the Nintendo console. Then Red Earth has made its home console debut after 26 years, almost 30 years. So, being an old school '90s fan, especially Capcom, this was the cool way to start the summer. But then you're talking about 6 days later, we had to move some of our stuff to the apartment across the street, and that was, I mean, it was a nice apartment that we lived in while the house was getting delit and all. Well, like I said, there's some good sides of it, but there's a downside. The downside was, a couple of downsides were no Wi-Fi, obviously, and then so I couldn't stream online with the camera. I think without the Wi-Fi, you can't stream on camera, I don't think. So, unfortunately, that's why I had to take some time off. I had to take the whole entire month of Rant and Rave off at that time in July. But like, you kind of look at, you probably say your summer must have sucked. Not really. There's always been silver linings of the summer, and that's been the cool of 2022. That's my title for the final thought of summer 2022 is the silver linings of summer 2022. And one of the silver linings in July, especially, you get the fireworks that was on a Monday, so I didn't miss some of Monday Night Raw to see the fireworks. Then, 4 days later came the Whalen City Festival, and I did some video documentaries on that from the Summertime Salvage on my old channel, my second channel. This is my third channel, by the way. But this is my first channel in the new room. And then after the Whalen City Festival, our tax accountant friend who goes to our church invited us over to her house to swim in the pool, have some fun, and some little fellowship with her and her husband. It was great seeing that, and spending time with my parents, which is really, really super cool, as always. And just have a good time. We had some interesting conversations. But then But then after that, it was the last Sunday of July. But then the last weekend of July, we moved back here, but the house wasn't done yet as far as being de-leaded, so we stayed in the 2 rooms that weren't affected. That would be my parents in the addition and me in the basement. So, but then I thought to myself, should I set everything back up? Because it was a mental debate in my brain whether or not set up the computer back up, because obviously I'm moving up here. So yeah, so I figured I'll set everything back up here and let everybody know what's going on. So I decided to do this on the miniseries, the 10-episode miniseries of Summertime Salvage. That was a cool thing to do. So we did that, and so we did that. So I did that, and I made a comeback, and I had some very exciting news. I had some very, very exciting news when August came around, and then the first Thursday of August is when the Portuguese Feast happened. That was another silver lining of the summer of 2022, was the Portuguese Feast. But also the biggest news was our house passed inspection, and we were happy about that. I had my sister Jasmine. We had, and so we were very, very happy about this, and so we were very happy, and so my father was like, okay, let's get everything moving. We're moving all your stuff up here and all that. So we ended up doing that. But before I did, I went to the Portuguese Feast to celebrate. Hey, why not? Celebrate by partying with your friends. So ran into a lot of old friends there, as usual. A lot of people were very happy to see me and all that good stuff. So I'm like, yay, let's party. Yeah, all right, So, peace. So I had a great time. And great time at the Portuguese Feast. And then one more time, was it the final Sunday of August, that we, go over it once again. Our tax accountant's house with her husband. I was setting everything up after service, and to do a little fellowship. And some old friends of the church, they used to go to our church, stopped by to visit and hang out with us, which was really super cool. The Costas, so it was really cool seeing them again, and had a great conversation. But the week before that, I've officially moved into my new room as of August 20th, 2022. And once that comes next year, I'll probably say a 1-year anniversary in this room. And I gotta tell you, it's been surreal. And just everything's moved up here. Everything's organized. I bought a few more things to make the room more organizable. My father gets on my case about shoe boxes, and my good friend Garrison Newkirk makes jokes about shoe boxes. I like shoe boxes. Well, afraid no more shoe boxes here. No shoe boxes anymore. No more basement. In fact, with me moving up here in this first floor of the room, I'm the only person in this family to move on all 3 floors of this house. Because the first 2 years being in this house, back in 95, I went to the upstairs one. There was a room right over there in the front. That was the upstairs one. That was the one room I went to. But then, like I said, in 1998, down in the basement. And then, as of August the 20th last month, I'm up here. So it is a surreal thing, just to sit here and just to chat with all of you, to talk to all of you. I would be thinking my family thinks I'm talking to myself, and I'm not. I'm doing my YouTube thing, and they understand that, and they're very supportive too. They have great excellent couple parents who are very supportive for me doing this YouTube video. Do these YouTube videos. I don't get into intimate details, something like that. I just in general. And I'm very, very thankful though. I give glory to the Lord. I mean, if it had not been for the Lord, I would not be here today doing this. Time and time again, I always say that. And I've been getting a lot of positive feedbacks since opening up the new channel. Of course, I've been getting a lot of likes, more than just one like. And I'm just, a lot of people, there's some people out there that are very, very supportive of my YouTube channel. I want to say thank you. And to all my friends on Facebook and my family, indeed, I do apologize for those scathing posts about the house being de-leaded and people taking a person taking too long on it or what. back in July, because it was very difficult. But a lot of you guys gave me sage advice, and a lot of people get it. A lot of y'all get aggravated, and I don't blame you guys getting aggravated. I get aggravated too. It's like I get aggravated the fact I can't invent from a physical standpoint, or else it will come out wrong, and either way, it was like pick your poison type of deal. Do you want to vent online, or you want to vent physically without, but will it be hard for me to vent without wanting to punch somebody, and that was the difficult decision I had to make. So, like Gloria Loring once saying, you take the good, you take the bad, and then you have the facts of life. The facts, okay. If I start singing, shoot me, okay? I don't know, I'm not kidding. I just like to joke around. So I'm feeling very relaxed now. Like I said, and got a new room, got some new stuff, and to top it off, we got a dog. Her name is Reba, a coon hound, and she's a sweet dog. But also, I got a little addition to the room here. I'll just look to the little see this is like a shoe thing for your shoes, man. And I decided to buy 4 of them because I have 4 pairs of shoes. I got 2 pairs of shoes for work. I got regular shoes that I use like during like spring, summer, and fall. And if I use the winter, I got work boots. So I got that. And I got 2 different types of sneakers. I got sneakers for hangout, which I'm wearing right now, and I got sneakers for church. I feel comfortable wearing sneakers. And when we start getting back to playing in the music industry and all, I'm still going to wear the sneakers because I think they give me more comfortable than regular church shoes. So I'll still dress to the nine. I'll still wear sneakers, man. They're boys to men, you don't wear a shirt and tie and pants, and I'm trying to go old school and do this. I gotta put this back. Hold on, just a second here. I'll keep talking while I'm at it. Y'all can see me. This is what's cool about this room here, because you get to I get to mosey around here in the chair. You're like, hey, look at me, all that good stuff. You may look at me and go, ooh, this guy's fat. I can't show you. So here's what I think about your comment. There you go. That's how I think about your comment. I farted. Okay. Okay. Anyways, so all in all, I think it's been an interesting summer of 2022. A lot of changes have happened, but at the end, this is the culmination of a tough, rough and tumble, rocky roller coaster summer of 2022. This is the culmination right here. I am very, very happy being up here now. That means I can keep an eye on things a little bit more. Sometimes they call you, just I can just open the door right there. It's like I'm right here. So I'm looking forward to spending my Thanksgiving and the Christmas holiday season hanging about here. So this is going to be really, really cool, to say the least. So I found a place for my Christmas tree. I'm really excited. We'll probably do a special lighting of it. And it is amazing about how it's amazing about how things do end up working out, and just it is amazing to things on that. One more message. I want to try to get a very special message. I mean, lately, I have been, once again trolled on. And I don't want to talk about this, but I want to just in case. But I'm not going to get mad or anything like that. But, I got trolled on because, I'm association with people that they don't like, And that's been the main key reason why I've been trolled on, because I'm friends with somebody they don't like, And to all the haters out there, the bullies and the trolls who somehow find it, to harass me because, I'm friends with somebody they don't like. Guys, your beef with that person has nothing to do with me. I have nothing to do with your beef against some of my friends, man. If you have a beef with a friend of mine, then leave me out of it, because it has nothing to do with me, okay? I'm friends with them because we have something in common that we like, and we became fast friends for it. We're not out to get you. We're not out to hurt you or anything like that. I think that's what it is. people are afraid that, oh, this person's friends with this person, they're gonna gang up on me and all that. I gotta be defensive. I gotta separate them and all that. Calm down. Take it easy. Slow your roll. You don't know me. I don't know you. Just chill. Just chill. It has nothing to do with our friendship. Has nothing to do. The friendship that the person that you don't like and I have has nothing to do with you, man. So just just relax, bro. Just relax, man. You don't have to come at me. What did I do to you? Did I pee in your Cheerios or something? I mean, come on. You can't be coming after me for it. And I know what you're trying to do. You think I was born yesterday or something like that, man? Come on, man. It's like, dude, you gotta chill, man. You gotta learn to relax, bro. And just, if you don't like my videos, that's fine. Give it a thumbs down. Just because I'm associated with someone, it is really, really sad that people have people come up, strangers, random people, they insult you, and then they're like, oh, come here. You're coming after a random commenter. Dude, you insulted me, bro. What are you, Yeah, it was at one time, somebody posted about the Red Sox, the full World Series that they won, their last out in each World Series. So I smiled because I'm a Red Sox fan, that this never gets old. And somebody called post, commented, you got old. What? I'm like, oh gosh, that joke and / insult was so funny I forgot to laugh. And then I decided, well, this is post, so like, do you have any cereals you have to make? And he's like, oh, you're getting after me while you're a random commenter and all that. I said, dude. He's like, you're probably self-conscious about your receding hairline and your job. Oh, that will bring her back. I'm like this Dingleberry. This is Dingleberry. Don't know. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. If I did, why? You know what I mean? This is, dude. Why would you think I have a girlfriend? I don't have a girlfriend. Never had one to begin with. Like, I don't have a girlfriend to break up with. I mean, this guy was too funny. I'm like, receding hairline, so what? It's normal. It happens, people make, my old father made fun of me by losing my hair in the back, Even my brother made a joke about it. I said, Rogaine, It's like, jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get them freaking peepers, man? Let me tell you. It's just nuts. So I'm like, slow your roll. I got 2 words for you, mama, okay? You want to insult me? I'll insult you back, And I had to block the person, obviously. It's like, just because I block people doesn't mean I hate them or anything like that. It's like, I don't, it's for safety's sake, And that's what I do best. I care about people. It's not only for my safety, but for their safety as well. Because, everything else is happening in between. And, so, yeah. So I'm like, okay, people need to slow. And when it comes to me, if I become friends with somebody you don't like, you gotta slow your roll just a second, man. Because, you feel like going, you're out to get me, man. You're out to get me, these gathering an army. And I'm not gonna like any of them, so I'm gonna try and make sure they don't join up. Everybody's out to get me. It's like, calm down, y'all. Calm down. Just relax, breathe, and pray, well, the Lord's got your back somehow. The Lord's got my back. I don't know what, I don't know. Just, it's you guys are funny. People are hilarious sometimes, and like, sometimes there's very mean people out there. We gotta pray for them. Sometimes I think the best way to do it, Bible says, love your enemies, bless them to curse you, and also, pray, love thy neighbor, pray for them, just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean I'm a hater. There's lifestyles that I do not approve of, but I pray for the people who are, part of those lifestyles and everything else in between, and just, and try to be, in the best way I know how to is just be kind and, show the love of Christ, set an example. Like you said, we've been through a lot. Listen, me and my parents, we've been through a lot, and a song that we used to do for as part of the music ministry years ago, I sang it this morning while I was working, and that was I was putting, I got done vacuuming, and at the mall, because I work at the mall, I got done vacuuming, and one of the songs that I had in my head, well, when I did it as a member of the music ministry, was "You Are Mighty," and I loved that song so much, so I sang it to myself, and just trying to give praise to God, and give God the glory. So I praise God, and this is something 2020, summer of 2022 was quite the summer, and it's a summer I will never forget. And I said back, July 2022 would be a month I forget. What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay, July 2022 would be a month I'd rather forget, but you look back at it now, it's like, okay, we've gone through a battle now. All in all, it's been an eventful summer of 2022. That's my final thought on that. A lot of things have happened. A lot of changes have happened. Now we're starting to settle. We're starting to get into the groove, so to speak, and trying to prepare ourselves for the holiday season and whatnot. And 1 month at a time, 1 day at a time. Everybody, all of us are working, which is a good thing. I got 4/5 of the family working at one place and me working at the other. So it's like my parents and my two sisters are working for a school bus company, while I'm working at the mall. So, but the cool part of it is the timing of everything. I work in the mornings. I come home. They get work in the a little bit in the mornings and the afternoons. Well, in the afternoons while I hold down the fort here. And it's like we all work as a team, and I think that's very, very important for me and my family to work as a team. And a lot of things have happened, obviously. Everybody's moved out, everybody's moving up, and a lot of changes have happened. And hopefully down the road, we become a whole family again. It's been very difficult past 4 years, and then people make decisions and all that, and it's it is what it is. C'est la vie. It's life. That's life. But then again, I give God the glory for what He's done for me and my family, and you can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with giving God the glory. And I try to be as humble as I can be. I can easily brag. Oh, I got a new room. Look at all this cool stuff I have and all that. But no, to me, I consider it more of a testimony about what I've been through all my life and how God is able to do what He did for me and my family. And God's been good. And all you guys have been good to me out there, who give me, ever since I did this, ever since I decided to do this new show, I've been getting a lot of positive feedback on it, and I do appreciate that wholeheartedly once again. And I really am looking forward to doing the show a whole lot more now, and hopefully to put smiles on your faces. I always look forward to doing this. It's an ultimate honor for me to do so, and gain some new friends. I put pics of this room on Facebook, and a lot of positive feedback in there. Again, I do apologize to folks like Gregory and Justin C. If I came off as offensive to you guys. I do apologize. I ask you guys to forgive me of that, and for all those scathing posts on the live chats and all that, because when you're frustrated and you want to vent, and it's very, very hard, very challenging. But in the end, though, it has been quite the eventful summer. I am very thankful for this and all. I'm very happy being up in this new room. It is a unique situation, to say the least. That means you got to come up with a new routine. And I mean, like I said, I've been doing almost the same routine for the past 24 and a half years, almost 25 years in that basement. But now, new place, in the house, new routine. I got to see what the fall of 2022 and winter 2022 has in store for me and my family, the holiday season. Yeah, there are a lot of things have been happening and all that, and give me a second here. I just gotta check out my calendar for just a second. All right. Yeah. So looking forward. Tomorrow, and as you know, tonight is Impact, but I'm unable to watch it because I don't have Access TV anymore. Good thing for online. You got the I got the wrestling streams to watch it. Plus, I got Rant and Rave tonight as well with my homeboys. Brandon, Jordan, Uriel, Michael, and Andrew. We'll see what they have, the top 4 topics. I have a very important topic. Then, let's see. Look forward, I hope you guys like the Press Your Luck episode. Go there with the new whammies. And I can't believe I'm whammied out in the Banks version. 2022, you think you kicked it up a notch, right? So you got that going. Also, tomorrow, Fearless Friday, Bullseye, the game of strategy, luck, knowledge, and daring. That's another word for Fearless. Blah, blah, blah. Hello, Carl. Let's see, what can I do now? Yeah, so I got a request from my good buddy Jason DeCanio to play Cosmic Avenger for the next Saturday Superstar Arcade. Should I play the ColecoVision version or the arcade version of that? That's a conundrum that I have. There's 2 different versions, and I think I have the ColecoVision version. I'll probably set that up pretty soon. Probably. Yes, I have to. So, so this is going to be an interesting situation to say the least. So I'm kind of looking forward to what what's the dealio? What's the dealio? So this is a half an hour video, gone too long. So I have to end it here. So that's my final thoughts of summer 2022. Like I said, a lot of episodes coming up. Looking forward to, like I said, Bullseye tomorrow. On my favorite day, Friday. Fridays have always been my favorite day. Sometimes you get paid on Fridays. I get paid every other Friday, which is pretty cool. So the game of strategy, luck, knowledge, and daring, the bonus island. My favorite game show on my favorite day. Bullseye. Can't wait. So then we got SmackDown. We got the Rampage Grand Slam special. 2-hour special. It'll be up till midnight watching this thing. Then I gotta get some sleep, and then I gotta get up tomorrow, Saturday morning. I have to get up Saturday morning to go to work and all that good stuff. Yeah, work is, I don't want to talk about work. Let's just say I don't want to talk about it, man. It's been that crazy. So, so that's it. So that's it for episode 31. Final thoughts of summer 2022. Mr. Announcer, can you please take us home? That is all for today's episode. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, tour for Bob Saget production, and in association with A Sweet Bumbling Bofa Raver Telepictures and Distribution. See you next episode, and have a very blessed day.